Hi, I'm Sarah Cowgill, along with Andrew Moran, Kelly Ballard, Graham Noble, and Dave Patterson. And this is the Conservative 5, Liberty Nation's online TV news program. Music has always been a way to express displeasure at the government. In the 1960s and 70s, songs against the war in Vietnam held steady. It was Neil Young, Buffalo Springfield, Crosby, Stills, and Nash that made us think a little bit deeper. But since 9/11, it's more of a country rock uprising. Toby Keith sang about patriotism when the Second Gulf War started. Lee Greenwood released Proud to Be American. But in the Biden disaster, it's country and bluegrass that are making the charts today. Kelly, can you talk about the resurgence of protest songs and why they resonate with today's America?
There's an interesting theory that country music, the reason people don't like country, certain people don't like country music, is because it's Americans standing up for Americans, saying we will fight against the left or anyone trying to take away our gun rights and things like that. So Jason Aldean came out with Try That in a Small Town. That caused a huge ruckus. People were so upset. And the things he was saying, they weren't bad at all. They were just saying, try and come for our guns. That's not right, things like that. But the left went crazy saying he was trying to cause riots. He was trying to, or lynch mobs. They've accused him of trying to promote lynching and things like that. And then they really went crazy when he deleted, I don't know, maybe 8 seconds of the song for the pictures, not the song, but the pictures, because they were of the Black Lives Matter protest. But what really happened is it was a copyright type issue. They just needed, more permission or something like that to use. So now we have a new song out by Oliver Anthony, and it's called Richmond North of Richmond. And that one is getting criticized by both the left and the right. At first, conservatives and Republicans love this song. He's talking about taxation and, things like that. But he's getting criticized because when he did interviews, he was saying that he's middle of the road. He's not Republican or Democrat. The biggest thing is that he embraces diversity, but that we need to embrace diversity, not use it to separate us. And so even conservatives are mad at him now, and then it's just a mess. So music has changed a lot, or actually the reaction to music has changed a lot.
Dave, have you been tuning into Richmond, North of Richmond?
I certainly have, and it is after fashion, a protest song. But quite frankly, America is based on protest songs. I mean, Civil War, World War I, the Great Depression, Arlo Guthrie. In the 50s and 60s, you had country or folk music that was nothing but protest songs about one thing or another. It is part of our culture. And the only thing that distinguishes whether the protest song is of any value is how good the singer is. And we've had some very good singers. I mean, with the possible exception of Joan Baez.
I like her. I like her. Graham, I just want to ask you this. Do you tune into all different, genres of music? And B, if you do, like say rap, how is that not controversial? And these two songs that Kelly has mentioned, why are they?
Well, I've always been extremely passionate about music ever since I was a very young child, and I listen to all genres of music, except not really a big fan of kind of rap and hip hop. But even then, I'll hear a track now and again that I kind of like. Generally speaking, I do not like country music, particularly modern country music, because as far as I'm concerned, if some dude is singing a pop song and he's wearing a cowboy hat, that doesn't make it country music. But not an enormous fan. But even then, there are some country tracks that I like. and listen to often. So I'm very much open to all genres. And the other thing is that I will listen to, whether or not I like a song has got nothing to do with the political persuasion of the whoever wrote the song or whoever's singing it, and it's also got nothing to do with the lyrics of the song, even if the lyrics of the song are kind of what you might describe as kind of the lyrics are putting over a kind of a left-leaning message. I don't care. If I like the song, I like the song. And I think it's silly the way that these days everyone rushes to claim something for their side. Like, the Jason Aldean song, conservatives immediately jumped on and kind of claimed that as that's our message. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I've got a little piece of bad news for you, Jason Aldean fans. He's said some things in the past that as conservatives you wouldn't particularly like. So there you go. You can do your own research.
Well, I can tell you, because I'm from a small town and I live not near a town. and I can tell you this, if you're a Democrat or if you're a Republican, they both sides embrace that because they live in a small town.
Yeah.
But it's not a political thing.
And you know what, Sarah, you're exactly right. It should not be a political thing. Jason Aldean's song shouldn't be liked or disliked because of some kind of stupid politics.
Well, controversy was because the left jumped over it, and that's the only reason that song became popular.
Right.
And then if you listen to the words, how do you not enjoy those words? How do you not go, we're American and we stick together when the chips are down?
That's right. And the thing is, with this other song, with Oliver Anthony's song, here's the thing about that, is that again, conservatives kind of jumped on it and tried to claim it as theirs, and then left-wingers hated it. But here's the thing: if you listen to the lyrics of the song, 30 years ago, the left would have applauded those lyrics because it's about a guy who's sick and tired of the fact that he's working his fingers to the bone for bullshit pay, and the left would have loved that song years ago. But now, you know what? They see it because we have a Democrat in the White House now. All of a sudden, anything that dares to criticize the government or the establishment is kind of right-wing extremism. So the left doesn't like Oliver Anthony's song because they see it as an anti-government song, which years ago they would have loved, and now they hate it because it's anti-government.
Well, I don't think it's anti-government. I think it's anti-elite that we elect these old people that just drain us dry. I mean, I think that's the message. Yeah. But I also want to hear from Andrew, who must be noodling something in that Canadian brain of his.
Well, I want to say that song reminded me of that famous speech from Peter Finch in Network when he says, "I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore." Yeah. It reminded me of that. But everyone knows I'm a closed-minded person, and I only like classical music and jazz. I'm a city boy, but I also have a country heart, and I gotta say, I gotta sing a song just for Dave. And it goes, "Oh, inflation's grip is tight, squeezing pennies out of sight. It's a midnight bandit causing restless night. Country roads and city streets feel its wicked heat. Time to stand together and admit defeat." That is my...
I love that guitar.
Inflation is Evil by Andrew Moran.
Andrew, that is destined for the country and western top 10, but what it needs, just in addition, is getting drunk last night while signing divorce papers on a southbound freight.
Yeah, and you went to pick up your mama, but she got run over by the dang old train. I mean, you're missing a few good lines in there, Andrew. Okay, we can't leave Andrew in his debut performance as a country western singer.
Yeah, I have more
in the wind. I mean, Graham, I've never seen Graham without any kind of thing to say.
I think we're all a bit stunned.
He just kind of stopped the show with that remarkable performance. But no, I think
we just got to call it. We're just going to leave early today.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Another temporary anthem in a country battered, but yet unbowed. There will be more until we right the listing ship. Thanks for watching, and thanks, panel, and thanks, Canadian rock star country music guy Andrew Moran. That's it for our Conservative 5 panel today. Check out our other C5 shows and segments on your favorite video platform. YouTube, Vimeo, Rumble, we're on them all. As well, Liberty Nation has its own Roku channel where you can see all of our TV productions. I'm Sarah Cowgill. Thanks for joining us today for Free Thinking, Free Speech, LibertyNation.com.